Hello everyone, welcome to ITLS Academy. Our lecture is throat swab for beta-hemolytic Streptococcus culture, and this test is for group A only. Aim of the test. The aim of the test is isolate and identify group A beta-hemolytic streptococci. Establish the diagnosis of Streptococcus throat infection. This test looks for the bacteria that cause strep throat. This condition causes a severe sore throat and makes it painful to swallow. It is important to find and treat Streptococcus throat as soon as possible because it can progress to more serious illness such as rheumatic fever. Next point is the bacteria most likely to cause strep throat and bacterial sore throats in general are called group A beta-hemolytic Streptococcus pyogenes, or in short GABHS, that is group A beta-hemolytic Streptococcus pyogenes. This test is a highly reliable way to diagnose strep throat because it has a sensitivity of 90% to 95%, but it is not used as commonly as the rapid antigen test because throat culture results are often not available until 24 to 48 hours later. Next point is you may need this test if you have symptoms of strep throat including sore throat. The soreness can begin suddenly and can cause severe pain when you swallow. Next symptoms include fever, and temperature in adults are often 101 degree Fahrenheit or 38 degree centigrade or higher. Next symptom is chills. Next is headache, nausea and vomiting. Mild neck stiffness, appetite loss, swollen or enlarged lymph nodes in the neck, swollen red tonsils at times with streaks of pus or white patches, rash or body aches, a small red spot on the roof of the mouth, in the back, on the soft or hard palate. You may also have this test if your tonsils are painfully enlarged, and your breath smells very bad. Types of specimen: material from posterior pharynx, tonsils, or other inflamed area. Criteria of specimen rejection: it includes inappropriate specimen transport device, mislabeled specimen, unlabeled specimen, specimen received after prolonged delay, it is usually more than 72 hours, or specimens received in expired transport. These are few conditions in which any specimen can be rejected. There are higher chances if any of these criteria or the given criteria is present in a specimen, the specimen will be rejected. Throat swabs were collected from children with acute pharyngitis and from asymptomatic children. We evaluate the accuracy of Maslach's scores and the rapid antigen detection test, in short RADT. For diagnosis of GAC pharyngitis with throat culture as a reference test. Antimicrobial susceptibility testing of GAS isolates was done by the disk diffusion method. Here, some pathogens and their commensals are given that are responsible for sore throat. So, let's see. Infection of the upper respiratory tract. The common pathogenic bacteria. This site includes commensal flora. First is beta-hemolytic Streptococci group A. This is common pathogenic bacteria and the commensal flora is the upper respiratory tract consists of the following parts like nasal cavity, pharynx, nasal pharynx, oropharynx, laryngopharynx, larynx, trachea, left and right primary bronchi. Next common pathogen is Streptococcus pneumoniae. The commensal flora includes alpha hemolytic Streptococci, next pathogen is Staphylococcus aureus and the commensal flora is Neisseria species other than Neisseria gonorrhea. Next common pathogenic bacteria is Klebsiella species and other Enterobacteriaceae. And the common flora is coagulase negative Staphylococci. Next pathogenic bacteria is bacteroids species and other anaerobes. And the commensal flora is Staphylococcus aureus, and this is occasionally. Next pathogenic bacteria is Corynebacterium diphtheria, and the commensal flora is Haemophilus haemolyticus. Next pathogenic bacteria is Neisseria gonorrhoeae, and the commensal flora is Enterobacteriaceae. Next pathogenic bacteria is Bordetella pertussis, and the commensal flora is Candida albicans. Occasionally, beta-hemolytic Streptococcus other than group A and diphtheroids. These will work as commensal flora for the Bordetella pertussis. Here you can see strep throat symptoms. You can see this image. The medicine for the strep throat is shown over here. You can take doses, tablets, and this is testing material. The common symptoms of sore throat includes, first of all, this is caused by bacterium Streptococcus pyogenes. Strep throat is often accompanied by the following signs. First sign is high fever, and this fever may be up to 101 degree Fahrenheit or even higher. Symptom number 2 is swollen red tonsils. Tonsil will become red in the case of sore throat or strep throat, often with white patches on them. Third symptom is painful swallowing. Swallowing becomes difficult in the condition of strep throat. Point 4 is swollen glands along the front of your neck. Glands in before the neck swollen out. Point 5 or fifth sign of strep throat is in younger children, upset stomach or vomiting. These are some common symptoms of a disease caused by Streptococcus pyogenes. You can easily distinguish if you have any of the following symptoms. You can easily go to doctor. Pre-specimen processing. First is patient preparing. Instruct the procedure for the patient. Next comes specimen collection. Both tonsillar pillars and the oropharynx should be swabbed. Do not allow the swab to touch the tongue. Points regarding specimen collection is: first point, the patient is instructed to tilt his or her head back and breathe deeply. The tongue is gently depressed with a tongue blade to visualize the tonsillar fossa and posterior pharynx. Next point in specimen collection is: the swab is extended between the tonsillar pillars and behind the vulva. Care should be taken not to touch the lateral walls of the buccal cavity or the tongue to minimize contamination with commensal bacteria. Point third is: the posterior pharynx should be firmly rubbed with the swab. Fourth point is: after collection, the swab should be placed immediately into a sterile tube or other suitable container for transport to the laboratory. These are 4 common steps for the specimen collection. You can see the process of specimen collection from this particular picture. You can see this is swab, this is tonsil, this swollen part is tonsil, and the throat is swabbed in the area of the tonsil. This particular swab swabs this particular swollen area of the tonsil and takes the sample or specimens from this area. Some common questions regarding collection of specimens are given. First one is: who will collect the specimen? The answer is physician, medical technologist, microbiologist, and experienced nurses will collect the specimen from the patient. Next question arises: what is the quantity of specimen taken from the patient? And the answer is 1 or 2 swabs. Next question is: time relapse before processing the sample, and the answer is 30 minutes. Storage: maintain specimen at room temperature. This specimen does not require any specific temperature or refrigeration or freezing. Here you can see a detail of group A Streptococcus pharyngitis or strep throat. Here diagnosis. Diagnosis is done by rapid antigen detection test, and this test is of throat swab test. After diagnosis, if result comes positive, then positive result treatment is done. And the positive result treatment is negative results in children, check culture. If it comes negative, then check culture. If it comes positive, then positive test goes to treatment. And if comes negative, then again check the culture. You can see here these are instruments used in the collection of specimen from the patient. Although these are not very clear, but still you can visualize them. These both instruments are in the box now. You can easily see. If test comes positive, then what is the treatment? So let's see the treatment. First line treatment. First line treatment is point 1 penicillin VK or amoxicillin, and these are taken for 10 days. We can see that penicillin and amoxicillin are taken for 10 days, and these are first line treatment. Second point in first line treatment is benzathine penicillin G intramuscular, and this is taken in 1 dose. Sometimes it results in penicillin allergy. For the penicillin allergy, we use cephalexin, clindamycin or clarithromycin, and these are also taken for 10 days. Next one is azithromycin. This is also used in penicillin allergy, and this is taken for 5 days. Next comes specimen processing. First we will see the media used for the processing, and the media is blood agar and Columbia CNA. Culturing procedure. It includes point 1 streak the swab across blood agar plate and Columbia CNA to make a line that divides the plate into 2 halves, and using a sterile loop streak by crossing the line to produce isolated colonies. Something like this. If this is agar plate, then simply take the swab and make a line that divides the plane into 2 halves. That is, one half this is and this is another half. Make few steps in the agar. Do a gram stain from the swab, nothing the predominant organism. Normal results are negative, meaning you don't have strep throat. If your test result is positive, you almost certainly have strep throat caused by GABHS. If your sore throat lasts longer than a week, you likely have a different illness. Although, if your test is positive, it's important to stay home from work or school until you have been taking your antibiotics for 24 hours. This is so the infection won't be spread to others. You should start feeling better in 1 to 2 days after starting the antibiotics. You can see the culturing procedure. First of all, throat swab is taken. Gram staining is done. After the process of gram staining, culture is processed in blood agar and Columbia CNA. Post specimen processing. Interfering factors. Interfering factors are patient on antibiotic therapy and improper sample collection. Next comes result reporting. The first point is report with Mount Gram stain findings as an initial report. The next point is report the isolated pathogen and its sensitivity pattern as a final report. Next point is test results may vary depending on your age, gender, health history, the method used for the test, and many other things. Your test results may not mean you have a problem. Ask your healthcare provider what your test results mean for you. Turnaround time. The first point is gram stain results should be available 1 hour after specimen receipt. And the next point is isolation of a possible pathogen can be expected after 2 to 3 days. Negative culture will be reported out 1 to 2 days after the receipt of the specimen. Some additional informations regarding the test are given here. Let's see. Point first. Rheumatic fever remains a concern all over the world and serious complications including sepsis, soft tissue invasion and toxic shock-like syndrome have been reported to be increasing in frequency. Therefore, timely diagnosis and early institution of appropriate therapy remains important. Although a strep throat test is highly reliable way to diagnose strep throat because it has a sensitivity of 90 to 95%, but it is not used as commonly as the rapid antigen test because throat culture results are often not available until 24 to 48 hours later. Point 2 is timely therapy may reduce the acute symptoms and overall duration of streptococcal pharyngitis. Thank you very much everyone for watching this session. Guys, follow ITLS Academy on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, WhatsApp and also on LinkedIn. You can subscribe ITLS Academy for latest videos and latest updates. You can also get it on Google Play Store. Thank you very much again for watching this session. If you like the video, then like, share and subscribe ITLS Academy. For any help or query, you can call us on our helpline number 7080-833-450. You can also reach us on www.idlsacademy.com. Thank you everyone.